invite you to conduct a bit of investigations as to how I go about these things. On the contrary, I get bashed, I get accused of not signing these concessions. There are thousands and thousands of them piled up in my office, whereas in the past they were just signed like that, as of course. I don't take that discretion lightly at all. I always have to be fully satisfied that this is something that I should sign. The matter that you brought up, the issue of the Small Scale Miners Association, what happened? What happened was that there's a Small Scale Mining Association in Ghana. I'm sure you know that, and they are responsible for the responsible small scale miners, the people who are into small scale mining responsibly. That's their association. Because I don't sign the I'm not in the habit of signing the concession, it became such a big problem, and they began to agitate that I'm not signing their concessions for them, and that is the reason why illegal small scale mining is on the ascendancy. Because if you don't give us the licenses, then in their view, even though I disagree with them, the only option left for us is to go out there and engage in illegal small scale mining, and therefore you should grant us our concessions so that we can lawfully be involved in this mining activity. So I put a system in place, a very rigorous system, to vet all the applications. It started from the Minerals Commission, which are the dedicated team to vet the applications. It got to the ministry. My Deputy Minister, Honorable Duka, and his outfit vetted the applications, and I was made to be satisfied that the 95 concessions are concessions which have been brought by the Small Scale Miners Association, that these are for their members who are going to be involved in legitimate small scale mining, responsible small scale mining. I insisted, because I don't want to be accused of not taking my time to sign concessions, I insisted that it should be done publicly and it should be done before the press. So we brought the press, and I signed all of them in the presence of the press, handed them over to them in the presence of the press. So nobody says that Jinapo is gone and clandestinely signed 95 small scale mining concessions for himself. So that's what happened. Yeah, so it was, trust me, it was done prudently. We always have to remember that gold, the mining sector, particularly gold, contributes 40% of our foreign exchange earnings and contributes 10% of our GDP. And the small scale mining sector contributes 40% of gold output. So there's a real balancing act here that we have to do, that we have to engage in, as to how we regulate this matter. Agnes of Chronicle